Well, good morning, everybody. I am here this morning with, I was going to call her Morgana, with Morgan Butler. And we'll be getting into, I'll introduce Morgan in a little bit here. But first of all, I am Rev Sheryl. Welcome to Rev It Up. What a wonderful way to start out our Monday mornings here. This is what it's all about, is revving up your week. You know, Mondays are hard enough for a lot of people, so it's wonderful when you can just get up and have something fun and that might inspire you to have a better week. Now, the reason for this show, I always go over it every week, is to talk to real people. These are real people who have gifts or talents that would be considered a little bit out there, having these talents and gifts a little bit out there that are considered woo-woo, right? Well, I love woo. I really do. I've lived in it all my life. And we just want to normalize it in a way, to make it normal, so that these gifts that we have are not really gifts. They're just natural for us. We were born this way. And so many of us need to understand that and realize that whatever talent or gift or whatever it is, that however it is people see it, is absolutely normal, everyday, common experiences for us. So it's not scary. I love the world of psychic awareness, because there's so many different kinds of psychic awareness. There's so many different levels and layers of it. And okay, so some may be able to read minds, but I don't. I have enough going on up there. I don't read people's minds. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, I wanted to introduce to you Morgan Butler.
Hi.
And I've known Morgan for, a little while now. I've known you. Mm-hmm. It feels like forever. You always know a kindred spirit when you meet one. And this young lady here is a very old soul. I actually met her through my son. So I will thank my son for that. And Morgan is just a very old soul. And I've just really enjoyed talking to her and finding out more about what she does and who she is. She is a demon chaser or hunter, pardon me.
I usually catch what I chase.
Yes, that's right. And lives very much in the spirit world, and is, whenever there is something that needs to be healed, Morgan is on board. It's like she gets a call from spirit, or God, if you will. She gets a call. She knows she's needed somewhere, and she goes there. And she knows how to take attachments off of people. And these some people call them dark entities. Some people call them a dark energy, or a negative energy, or negative force. There's many different names for them. But she always rises to the call, and usually it's nighttime. So that can make things a little bit difficult. So this morning, we are going to be talking about dragons as well. Morgan is a dragon mother. We'll explain a little bit more about that. And okay, so I see here that you have done a little bit of speaking, so this isn't like absolutely new to you.
No.
And you've done leadership development courses, and now you talked about what are cichlids at a fish club?
Cichlids.
Cichlids. Oh.
It's a genus of fish.
Oh, okay. See, I'm learning something new already. So tell us a little bit about yourself. When were you first aware that you were maybe a little different, or did you ever realize you were different when you were a kid?
Yeah, I had that awareness for ever. I grew up very isolated though, so it wasn't immediately obvious. I just kind of lived in my own kind of world. to some degree, but I could do things that other people couldn't do. I wasn't interested in the same kinds of things as the kids that were like neighbor kids.
What would that look like?
Well, I was doing remedial work with broken horses, and I don't have conscious memory of this, but when I was about 4 or 5, my mom said I had a friend, and that friend was the wind.
Oh.
And one of my best friends now, one of my dragons that I work with, he's a weather dragon. So, and he's been around me since before I was born. So chances are that's actually one and the same.
Yeah.
So my friend, the wind, and I was more solitary, and I tend to actually still be more solitary and just work with spirit and do what I need to do. I was actually hired in 2012, 2013 for the changeover to do some work for the ascension of the energy of the earth. And that was a job for spirit, with spirit, by spirit, that kind of thing.
Kind of like a call. So it was like a call to action.
It was a straight up hiring. Yep. I got paid.
Yay!
I get paid. The project's ongoing.
I love that.
Astral cash is a wonderful thing. It doesn't have to be hard in your hand. It can manifest